Listen only mode.
Good morning, everyone. Sorry about the late start this morning. Got a little distracted here and had a little problem getting on board. So we'll go ahead and get started right away. Thanks for joining us today. I know we'll be covering the Equitrust programs available there in most states. We do have some really solid bonus rates with Equitrust. We also have some great fixed rate opportunities with the company. I know they've got a really good suite of rate guarantees anywhere between 3 and 10 years on duration. I know they've been very competitive in that market space in the last number of years. Of course, they do have a couple of really strong bonus annuities with a 10% and 12% bonus rate. Really a great combination right now there with Equitrust. So do keep that in mind. And I know that we continue to offer our Fast Start Cash bonus programs to IMES. We do have $100,000, $300,000, and $500,000 levels. You can earn cash incentives along the way. You can choose a Ritz-Carlton weekend getaway. You can choose an iPad. You can choose different seminar programs. I mean, it just depends on the level of production you get to on that end, so make sure you are aware of that. We do have our creative services team can help you with advertising. They can create new letterhead, new logos. They can do advanced marketing online systems with website development. They can also do radio and television ads. So really a strong combination to go with on that end. And if you do have anything you need on the creative side, we'd be glad to get that done for you. We also have our 2-day training. I know we have the IMES Life Annuity Academy happening this week. We have another one coming up in September. I believe it's September the 6th to the 8th. And if you would like to get information on attending one of our future academies, just click on yes that you would like to see more information on the academy. I know that it's typically a 2.5-day meeting. It's usually a Wednesday evening through a Friday morning. We hold those typically at either the home office of Athene or our office here in Omaha. Our next academy in September will be in our Omaha office, so make sure you are aware of that. And we do have really good speakers that come in and go over some different sales ideas and some other information. So if you do have interest in attending one of our meetings here this year, we'll do one in September, also one in November. So those will be our next two academies we hold after the ones we're having in the next couple of days. We'll be glad to get that taken care of for you. But once again, if you do have interest in coming out to one of our academies, we'd be glad to have you out. You have to be licensed with one of our carriers, and you have to have produced with us. So those would be some of the things you want to review on that end. I'll go ahead and close that up. We do have our paperless contracting available. If you'd like to get licensed with one of our carriers, you can go on our website, www.imesinc.com. You can go ahead and get licensed up with one of our companies via paperless licensing and be able to get all that taken care of. Great way to represent some of our carriers and also have the option of get multiple companies at one time with one set of licensing. So that does make things a lot easier. Make sure you are aware of that. Be glad to help you out on that end. Again, our website, www.imesinc.com. We've got really good quoting systems on the website. We've got a term insurance quoter. We've got some income opportunity quotations. You can do income comparisons with different companies. It'll show you the best payout based on your client scenario. You can get all the forms you need online off our website. We have most of our carriers we have the forms for most of our companies represent. And we also have the industry links. You can get links to different home office websites. We've got a link for tax information. I mean, other state insurance departments. I mean, whatever you want to get online and get. We have links to most of those situations. We have our current annuity news on the website. We have our annuity rates on the website. You can download our annuity spreadsheet. We also have a long-term care grid available on our website, so lots of good information that you can attain off our website. We do have a referred producer program. You get referrals you can send into us. You'll get a bonus when they get signed up. You'll also receive an override based on production. So nice way to earn some additional dollars on that end. We also have our marketing reimbursement, reimburse $200 for every $100,000 of indexed annuity premium. A great way for you to have us help you with your advertising costs. We do reimburse 50% of the actual cost. So if you spend $2,000 on a dinner, we will reimburse $1,000 of that cost. So good way for us to help you with your advertising costs out there. Once again, we will be discussing the Equitrust annuity programs this morning. They do have a really good suite of products. They've got some great indexed plans. They also have some great fixed rate annuities, and we'll be discussing some of those in generalities here this morning. I mean, right now clients are looking for safe investments. I know the market's had a really good run here the last 5 years. They've had some really nice gains here the first quarter of this year out there, had their money in the market, and they want to take some of that money out and reinvest it into some safer options. Annuities are a great opportunity there. They can roll some of their 401k money into them. You can look at money they've had in other annuities. Maybe they're not making the returns they once were. Maybe they want to get an income rider where the plan they currently have does not offer one, and some other features that come up on the new annuities that they want to take care of business on. Then go ahead and reinvest their money with one of the Equitrust products. The Market Power Bonus is Equitrust's #1 selling product. It does have a 10% premium bonus on all premiums the first year. You are 100% vested day one. There is 5 different allocations you can choose from. There's actually 5 indexed annuity allocations and 1 fixed allocation you can choose from. They do have competitive rates right now on their strategies. If you take a look at what Equitrust offers on their cap rates, they are very competitive. They do have a 3% cap on an annual point-to-point strategy. They also have a 50% participation rate on a monthly averaging strategy. You've got a 2-year reset with an 8% cap. Their current fixed account's at 1.5. Of course, you add on that 10% bonus you're getting day one. Really nice combination. The plan's available up to age 75, so it does go up to some higher ages. There is no reduction in commission. It does pay full commission to age 75. You do have 10% free withdrawals starting in the 2nd year. It's based on your accumulation account value. So if your value of your account goes from $100,000 up to $150,000, you get 10% of $150,000. So you can take out $15,000 based on that 10% free withdrawal. They do require $20,000 of qualified or non-qualified money to invest into this policy. And you also have a nursing home waiver. If your client goes into a nursing home, they can get 100% of their money out without any surrender charge. Market 12 bonus is another program that Equitrust offers. It does have a little bit higher bonus. You have a total of 12% bonus on the plan. You get a 6% bonus year 1. You get a 2% bonus the next 3 years on the accumulation account value. So if you put $100,000 in at the end of the first year, your value is $108,000. You get 2% on 108. So it is a compounded effect. A lot of the same features with the Market 12. The rates are slightly lower than the Power Bonus. You take a look at the Market 12 right now. The annual point-to-point cap's at 2.5. You have a fixed account at 130. You have a 2-year monthly averaging strategy with a 6% cap. So the rates are slightly lower than they are on the Market Power Bonus. You do have 10% free withdrawals on this one starting in the 2nd year. This plan does require a slightly higher deposit initially. You do need $30,000 to go into that initially to buy the policy. And you do have the nursing home waiver also available on this product. So make sure you are aware of that. Of course, using compounded returns on the Market 12, you actually get a little bit higher return than you would if you had a 12% upfront bonus. At the end of that third 2% bonus, you're going to be ahead of the game as long as you have not taken out withdrawals along the way. So do keep that in mind. And we just went over the rates. The rates are on the board. So you got a 3% annual point-to-point cap on the Market Power bonus, 2.5% on the Market 12. Monthly cap rates right now on the Market 12 is at 1.1. On the Market bonus, it's at 1.2. Daily averaging cap, you're at 2 3/4 and 3.5. And then on the participation rates, you're at 40 on the Market 12 and 50 on the Market Power. So a lot of good strategy you can choose from. Really strong products there. They've also got an income rider you can add onto the policy. It's currently at a 6% growth. That growth's guaranteed for 10 years. The cost on it is at 75 basis points. So again, it is a 10-year growth. The bonus is available on the income rider also. So you get the bonus on the accumulation account and also on the income rider. Of course, the 12% bonus is going to be your maximum bonus you're going to earn. And you've got really nice combinations there. Withdrawals, you have a single life withdrawal or a joint life. Joint life is typically a 0.5% lower than the single. If you would like to receive a quote from us, we'd be glad to get that done. I just launched another poll. If you would like to get some licensing for Equitrust, we'd be glad to get that in your hands. They do have a wide variety of indexed annuities. They've also got some really strong fixed rates. If you take a look at their Certainty Select right now, which is their fixed rate contract, as I mentioned, they do have rates guaranteed between 3 and 10 years. Their current 3-year rate is at 2%. Their 5-year rate's at 2.60. The 6-year rate's at 2.75. The 8-year rate's at 3, and the 10-year rate's at 3.25. Compensation on the 5 through 10-year contracts is 3% up to age 80. If you have someone ages 81 to 90, the compensation is at 2.25. If you have a 3-year contract you're selling, that 2% rate, the commission is also at 2 up to age 80, and the 3-year has a commission at 1.5 from 81 to 90. So do keep those rates in mind. They also have a plan called the Choice 4. It is a 6 or 9-year contract. Our number one selling program with the Choice 4 is a 6-year plan. It has a 4% first-year rate. It has a 2.5 base. It pays a 5.5% compensation, and it is a 6-year surrender charge. So really a strong combination there. Again, if you would like to get licensing information sent to you on Equitrust, we'd be glad to get that done. Just mark yes on the survey we just sent out, and we'd be glad to get that taken care of for you. I'm going to leave that survey open for about another 20 seconds. But again, Equitrust, they've also have a shorter-term indexed annuity. It's called the Market Booster. It goes down to $2,000 on deposit for qualified money. You do get a 7% total bonus on that contract. It does pay 4% bonus year 1, and then the bonus year 2 is at 2%, and year 3 is 1. So you get a total of 7% bonus on that Market Booster. It's a 9-year contract, pays a 6% commission. Really a strong deal for that type of plan. So keep that in mind. As I mentioned, they do have a really easy to use calculator on Equitrust site. You can do quotes for clients on that. Really a strong combination there. As I mentioned, the bonuses are also available on the benefit base on the income calculator. So if you get the 12% bonus, you get the 6% bonus up front. You get 2% bonuses year 1, year 2, and year 3. So really a nice combination with those bonus rates. Very strong on those returns. As I mentioned, the current charge for that program is 75 basis points. You could also do a split annuity concept where you're taking out income on a SPIA for 5 years. You let your income account grow for 5 years. You start taking the income payouts in 5 years. Your payments will actually go up based on that, based on this current example we have here. Initial premium, putting $50,000 into a SPIA. You're putting $150,000 into the income account, and your actual payout would grow, and you would actually get more payment there by waiting that 5 years. They also have a SPIA available through Equitrust. They've got their Confidence Income Annuity. Extremely competitive payouts right now on their SPIA. You can do certain rate payouts for 5 to 20 years. You've got a single life or a joint life payout. You also have a life with a fixed period, so you do have good combinations there. Equitrust has a really good service from their home office. They've got a great website you can utilize. They've got really quick turnaround on policies. They do pay out commissions daily. So really a strong combination right now on those features there. As I mentioned, they also have a good website. You can utilize the Equitrust website, equitrust.com. So good features there with Equitrust. If you have any questions, I will be calling everyone after the meeting this morning. I am sorry that we did get a little bit delayed start there with the presentation today. They've also got some nice client presentation booklets. You've got a income for life flip chart. You have a fixed annuity flip chart and also a indexed annuity flip chart. You can order those through our office here. We can get those ordered through Equitrust. If you would like to receive some of these flip charts, I'd be glad to get those over to you. They're really nice programs to utilize and definitely take full advantage of those free services that Equitrust does offer on their program there. As I mentioned, Equitrust is a B++ rated carrier. They have a majority of their assets invested in investment grade bonds. They've got a really good history on their investments. They've had a nice growth in their value of the company here the last number of years. They do a fantastic job, as I mentioned, on service. Really quick turnaround time on their policies, and they do a fantastic job on policy owner service when the policy is issued. So I think that it's a great option to go with Equitrust, and I think it's a great company to utilize. Again, I will be calling everyone after the meeting here. I'm going to try to keep this short this morning since we did get that little delayed start. My name is Matt Tour, and I'm in the marketing department at IMES. Been here for a number of years. If you have any questions on anything you need on a client, be it future income needs, accumulation needs, we can get any number of quotes done for you. We can help you out with anything you may have you're in need of regarding a specific client. I'd be glad to run an income comparison for you. If you want to take a look at just a fixed rate, illustration, be glad to get that done. And then anything else you may have interest in getting from us, we'll be able to get that taken care of for you. Otherwise, everyone have a great week. Enjoy your springtime out there. I know we had a bunch of storms roll through Omaha last night, and hopefully we'll see some calmer conditions the next few days. If you do have anything that you need on your end on any annuity business, give our annuity team a call. We've got a great team here that works for you in our office. Our new business team takes care of all your administrative needs. Once you submit a case through IMES, we do all the follow-up on it. We help get the policy issued, and we help you get paid as quickly as possible. That's our goal, is to get money in your hands as quickly as possible after writing a case. So once again, I do appreciate you joining us today. anything you need, give me a call. Otherwise, everyone have a great weekend coming up, and we'll talk to you soon. Thank you.